So today, in Business Approved, we're going to be talking about my favorite thing, money. In fact, I've already made $5 today, which is just terrific.
You didn't know that I was going to ask you for the money back.
Oh, with interest, right? Perfect, thank you. So today we're going to be talking about finance apps, which is exciting. Sorry, I didn't know we were recording. First, I'm going to have everybody's favorite productivity expert, Mrs. Kathy Sexton, to come up and talk to you about a couple of hers.
Okay, so Lori already talked about QuickBooks earlier today, and that's definitely one of the apps that works so well for small business owners. And if you're not using QuickBooks Desktop, the new version is the QuickBooks Online, which is really nice because you can get to your QuickBooks, you can invoice your customers, you can take payments anywhere that you have an internet connection. But the nicer thing is to be able to have it on your phone. So basically, I can pull up all of my clients. If I met a client, I can say, oh, they still owe me, and I can actually take their mark there if they give me a check. So just the other day, I was at a client, and she goes, oh, I want to give you a check before you leave. And I said, okay. She goes, oh, but I don't remember how much it was. I said, let me tell you. And I was able to give her in seconds how much she owed, and she wrote me a check, and I was able to record it right then. So that's just really huge in the prospect of being able to do it right away. Another part of that is when they do get a check, I can then, so I'm going to even show you how this works. So I have access on my bank to be able to make a deposit, okay? So if I go into my bank, and I can tell it I want to make a deposit. I'm going to make a deposit. And then it asks me how much. And this is a whopping $5.41 from the insurance company. And then it says, take a picture of the front of the check. So I'm going to take a picture of the front of the check. And then it says, keep the picture, keep the check. And then on the back, I do have to write for mobile deposit only. And then I will take a picture of the back of the check. And then I will say deposit. And basically, I will get an email in just a few minutes to say that it went through.
What happens if it bounces?
If it bounces, well, it'll get bounced out of my account. And then another one, just real quick, is most of you know about like PayPal or QuickBooks also has a the QuickBooks or PayPal also have a thing that you can put on your phone to be able to swipe, and my new case doesn't let me to do that. But it really is a way to be able, if you're at an event or something, be able to swipe and actually take your credit cards. And QuickBooks also has one that'll be terminal to work on your laptop now. So it used to not be available, but it's a USB. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll have her back up in a couple minutes for questions if anybody has any. A couple other things I wanted to tell you about are some apps more around receiving and sending money, maybe not so much for business or maybe for business. My favorite is called Cash App, which is a Square product. Most people know who Square is. This is a really cool little thing that you can pull up. You can go to cash.me to find out more about how to download that. It's, of course, in the Android and Google Play stores as well. You can also hit me up for a free $5 on it if you'd like. That'd be cool. So how it works is basically you just click on how much money you want to send or request, and then when you get it, it makes a cool little cha-ching sound like Dale did earlier today, and it tells you that your money's there, which is very nice. Here's Amber yesterday saying, Dad, can you send me $29 so I can go to E4E? That popped up on there. So I'm pretty sure that she doesn't have to pay for E4E, so very smart of her to do that, right? By the way, I was sitting back there earlier, and she said, why are you sitting back here? Are you setting me up? I thought that was funny. The other really cool thing about the Cash App is it gives you a virtual credit card. So if you kind of leave the money in there, you can use that credit card at random places that take them. I had a guy come to our house to rekey a car for my son. And he said, okay, that'll be $80 or whatever it was. I held my phone up and he just typed in my little credit card number and immediately the money came out of the account. So it was pretty cool. He's like, how's that work? And as I was showing him, it was going from whatever, $200, it was going down to, $120. He's like, whoa, that was pretty awesome. So anyway, really cool app. You can cash out, take the money out, and it's free. For personal use, it's free. They'll deposit the money the next day. Or you can pay, I think it's a 1% fee to have the money deposited immediately. And if you hit, it's like within a minute, it's in your bank, which is pretty cool. Very cool little thing. Another cool one that not a lot of people know about is Facebook Messenger. You can actually send and receive money through Facebook Messenger as well. So it works very similar to all the other ones. But one of the really cool things that it does is it has something called AI, or artificial intelligence, which they call M, right? So here's Amber again last night saying, Dad, can I have $29 for E4E? And what we see here is Amber requested $29 for E4E meeting. And the way that this popped up was just her saying, Dad, can you send me $29 for TGE E4E meeting? But the artificial intelligence was smart enough to realize she was requesting money, and it popped up the rest of that stuff. She didn't do that. All she sent me was the message, Dad, can you send me $29? So the AI in this is pretty neat. It popped up, and then, of course, I have a decline and a pay button, and I should have declined it, right? But she's got $60 now. How this happened? So anyway, very cool little thing. If you're out with friends or something, you want to send money real quick, great way to do it. There's another one called Venmo, which is gaining in popularity. I don't know a whole lot about it, but from the screenshots that I see, they're all very similar. Hey, you can make friends on there and send each other money, maybe at a restaurant or something. You want to split the bill. That's a good way to do it. And there are lots of other ones out there too. Google Wallet has one. Snapchat has one called Snapcash. Western Union, if you need to send money through there, they actually have an app that you can do without having to go to Walmart or wherever they are. Lots of really cool ways to send me money if you're wanting to do so. So let's go into questions, and I'll bring Kathy back up here. What kind of questions do you guys have about any of these apps? Okay, Selena?
I can just say it.
Go ahead.
Do you have a preferred app for sending money? Is there a benefit of one over another?
So my preferred, I don't think there's any really benefit over one or the other. I like the Square Cash because I can send my kids money quickly if they run out of gas or something dumb like teenagers do. I can send them money and they can deposit it immediately in their bank and then go get gas or whatever it is. I should say that these are good. These are free for personal use. If you have business-related uses, I think they do charge around a typical 3% to cash out your money. So it's very similar to something like PayPal or something like that. Cynthia?
Kathy, this is for you. I love the app. I've heard about it to deposit checks online. So I want to start doing that. Do I need to talk to my bank first?
Yeah, I would just go out to your bank website and see if they already have the app available, and it's usually just downloading the app. And if you can't find it, I just call them and ask them if that's available, because more and more banks are having that available now.
I bank at PNC. On mine, when I take a picture of the check now, it actually asks me if I want it to deposit the next day or deposit immediately. Of course, they're going to take a fee out of that as well, but you can deposit your checks immediately if you need to now.
I was just going to clarify on that it's not just a a check deposit app. It's within your bank app. So if you have US Bank app, it's within that app. It's not a completely separate app.
Yeah. Any other questions?
In our BNI group, we use Vimo, and I'll tell you, it's very seamless. It's very easy. And all you do is they send you the request, you click on it, and once you enter your information, it stays in there. And all you do is click on it, boom, and it's done. We do it for guests and all kinds of stuff, dues.
Cool. Laura?
And BMO is by PayPal, so you kind of have that reputation behind it.
I just had a quick comment to what Kathy had said about the mobile swiper that you can put into your phone or now maybe into a laptop. Is one benefit to having that is you typically pay less in merchant fees for swiping a card versus typing in a number because it's more secure. So just kind of keep that in mind too. Typically for a lot of those companies, there's no charge to get the plug-in device, and it could save you money on your actual merchant fees that you're paying.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.